Hi everyone. Let me see. Okay, so hi everyone. Let me know if my voice is clear. Um, okay, my voice is clear. Okay, everything is audible. Right. So, hello, welcome to the live reading and happy full moon, everyone. Have you been manifesting? Today's full moon is really, really intense. So, welcome to the live reading. As usual, this is a free and donation based live reading, which means that donation will take priority. And all of the donation details, my PayPal link, I only have PayPal at this time. Everything is already pinned on the top of the live chat. As you can see, there is like this blue color on the top, so every details is already there. You can just like click the PayPal and everything, just follow that. So yeah, for the free reading, I'm going to answer one questions. I'm going to pull one card for one person and one question. There is no follow up here. And for skipping the line, like directly getting your answer and detailed answered, you can just donate. Again, everything is already there on the top of the live chat. So and the free questions, as usual, will be done later on after I'm done with the donation based reading. So let's start. And how is everyone doing? Let me just say hi to people. And one more thing here, please do not spam the chat. If I see someone spamming the chat while I was doing the donation list or just like while I was talking, I'll just directly, like either blocked or just like completely ignoring you properly. So please, please, please do not spam the chat. Just write your question once. If I'm doing the paid readings or the donation reading, don't keep on spamming, just post it one. I'll definitely get to you later on after I'm done with the paid reading. So let me say hi to people. Let me scroll back up. Hi Indira, hi Zamara, hi Manishka, hi Amani, hi Crystal, hi Miss Beauty, hi Amelia, hi Dennis, hi Quattro. Yes, Quattro, I'll be doing later on tonight as well. I'll be doing another one. And hi Rita, hi Ashwani, hi Alpha 22. I can't pronounce your name SHME. Okay, so I can't pronounce your name. I hope that's correct. Hi Nishia, hi Lori, hi SS, hi Brina. Okay, I think I've said hi Ruth. Okay, so I think I've said hi to everyone. Okay, so welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, let me go through the donation here. We have got Marla. I'm not sure if Marla is here, but I'm just going to. Yeah, I got it, Amelia. I'm just going to post Marla. Okay, so Marla. So if in case Marla is not here, she can just come back and got that. Alright, so Marla's question. Okay, she would like to know any advice or insight from messages from spirits. So let's see. Marla. So first thing I've got coming up for you here, Marla, is to focus on your inner child. So healing or just paying attention more into your inner child. So like nurturing your inner child, paying attention to, like your creativity, I would say here, what are the hobbies, what are the things that you've been wanting to do since you were a kid, but for some reason you couldn't do that. So focus on that. I'm getting like very, very strong energy of an inner child energy coming up for you here. Marla. And then I've also got imagine coming up here. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. I've also got flow coming up here. Find an easier path forward. Surrender to the outcome. Release your expectation. I've got innocent coming up here. Take time to play and nurture your inner child. Live with childlike sense of wonder. I've also got courage coming up here. You are safe, fear is an illusion, set strong boundaries, and then I've also got cycles coming up here as well. Everything has its right time, honor the cycle of your body, tunes into the moon's magic. So, like I said before, focusing on your inner child, and then I've also got past life coming up for you here, Marla. So even though this is talking about past life, like your past life karma, I feel like this is more of things that might have happened to you in the past. Let's say, for example, again, childhood trauma, family issue, family upbringing, something that might have happened to you in the past that you either feel quite hard to forgive people who might have done wrong towards you, or you might find a little bit hard to forgive yourself for things that you might have done in the past. So I feel like this is more of like a forgiveness and releasing any burden, releasing any feeling guilty or self-blaming energy that you have within yourself here. And then another thing that I've got coming up for you here, Marla, is that your intuition and your manifestation energy. I feel like you are a very, very creative person. I'm getting like a very strong creative energy coming up for you here, Marla. So I feel like this is something that you need to nurture as well within yourself. Focus on your sacral chakra, I would say here, sacral chakra and throat chakra coming up quite strongly. So these are the two chakras that you can be focusing on the during the during this particular full moon here. And then I've also got flow coming up here. Now with this flow energy, again, this is all about releasing any baggages, releasing any baggages, releasing any baggages that you're carrying from the past, anything that making you feeling overwhelmed and overburdened within yourself. I feel like this is the today, this weekend, I would say here, this full moon energy is going to be really, really helpful for you to be releasing all of those, be it toxic energy, be it like a toxic feeling, negative emotion, negative feelings, or just like overall feeling pressurized, feeling stressed within yourself here. And then I've also got cycle. So whatever that have gone through in your life here, with this cycle energy that I'm getting coming up for you here, Marla, this full moon energy, and I think after this full moon energy, so this entire month of July, or after the month of July here, you're going to start noticing a lot of progress and a lot of shift starting to happening in your life here. There is going to be a lot of, like, all cycle and all patterns are finally going to come to the end, are finally going to come into the fruition here, and then a new beginning is going to happen. And then lastly here, I've got courage coming up. For some reason you might be having some sort of like a fear, or just like not comfortable, or some like uncertain energy that you may have within yourself here, Marla. And with this courage energy, this is basically letting you know that it's safe for you to take up the leap of faith. It's safe for you to just like to approach whatever that you are trying to achieve, whatever you're trying to be attracting into your life here. So these are the messages that I've got coming up for you. I'm not sure if you are here, Marla. So like when you come back and you just like listen back to the reading, just let me know if you have anything that you don't understand or would like to clarify. And let's look at into Amelia's question. When will your older daughter reach out? And is this okay? Let me pull time frame for your older daughter to reach out. Quite interesting. I've got the Ace of Swords coming up here. So the communication is definitely going to happen. I've got the number 2 coming up here. As fast as within the next 2 days to 2 weeks, maximum 2 months, I would say here. But with this Three of Cups energy that I've got coming up for your daughter here, I feel like before the late summer, like before the end of the summer here, she's definitely going to be reaching out towards you, especially with these two energy that I've got coming up here, Amelia. The communication is definitely going to happen. I do feel like she does wants to communicate with you. She does wants to reach out to you here, but for some reason, it's like she's kind of like being a little bit stuck, or at least kind of like back and forth, coming up here quite strongly coming up from your daughter here, Amelia. But the communication is definitely going to happen. And let me see. Is this separation helping him realize? Okay. Right. Yes, definitely, especially with these two energy coming up here, and then I've got the tower movement coming up here as well. So yes, this is definitely not only making him realize that he's feeling towards you, because with this two of pentacles energy here, I'm also getting like a little bit of struggle, like him juggling to maintaining balance within himself is another thing that I've got here. So I feel like even though he is coming up as a little bit like an how do I say, like an ignoring you here, but the two of pentacles is that is also referring to that he's feeling little bit is also feeling quite struggle, not only little bit, he's feeling quite struggle to maintain the balance within himself here, because part of him here wants to just like break the silence and like just come and talk to you here, but at the same time here, because again due to some reason that's going on surrounding himself here, he couldn't do that, and this is going to bring a huge realization not only about his feeling towards you, but also coming to this third party situation or the karmic situation that I mentioned earlier in the reading as well here. So this tower moment here, huge disaster. I mean, not like a disaster. It's more like everything that he's building up, everything that he thought is actually real in his life, especially surrounding this third party situation, the karmic situation, the family that he is in at this point of time. This is where it's finally going to come. This is finally is going to realize and come to that particular realization that everything is just like completely like a lie, I would say here, like he's going to start realizing in that, and this is what going to make him coming to that particular awareness, coming to that particular realization here as well. Okay, this is it then. I've just like I've lived my entire life, I've lived my entire life here waiting or working on something that's not even benefiting for me. This is how this is how is what I'm getting coming up here quite strongly for him. And should you reach out? I'm definitely going to check on your daughter again after this, but I'm going to check out whether you should reach out or you should wait for him. Eventually, he's definitely going to reach out towards you here, because I've got the King of Wands coming up with a star. So whether you should reach out here, the choice will definitely be yours. I don't see anything negative happening. I mean, I don't see anything concerning happening, because with this, the Fool energy and the World energy coming up here, if you reach out to him, he's definitely going to communicate with you, and like all of this back and forth energy. I mean, like all of this no communication energy is going to come to the end. And if you choose to wait for him to communicate with you, this is also definitely going to happen. With this King of Wands and the Star energy here, at least if you wait for him, the difference here is that when, I mean, like if you choose to wait for him here, with this Star energy that I'm getting coming up here, is definitely going to come back as a completely healed person. I would say here, at least there is going to be like a little bit, a part of him has actually already healed. But if you choose to like start the communication with him, you can definitely do that, because this is going to be the choice that you will be taking here, Amelia. Let me pull the time frame for the communication. I've got the number 5 coming up here again. The number 5 coming up here. So before end of summer, definitely going to happen. The number 5, I would say 5 days to maximum 5 weeks from now. Here is what I'm getting. And then let me check on your daughter's energy here. Yeah, she does want to reach out to you. She will eventually be reaching out towards you. Here again, a little bit of stuck, little bit of like trying to find a way here. But that is definitely going to be reaching out. There's definitely going to be a communication coming up for both of you here, Amelia. Let me know if there is anything you would like me to clarify. Okay, everyone, let me just update the donation list. Okay, Maggie, your question is how will your date go tonight? Okay, how will it will actually go good, I would say here. I've got the king and the queen of the same suit coming up here, as well as the chariot energy coming up here as well. Things are actually going to be moving forward quite good with your date here. I feel like you're going to see this person as someone who is like both of you are just like can connect with each other. I would say here, Maggie. It's like both of you are just the communication or the conversation that will be happening during during tonight's date. It's like both of you just like can connect with each other is what I'm getting here. Try to not be nervous. I'm getting like a little bit of nervous energy coming up here, or like how do I'm not sure how to say it. Like try to not be so nervous and try to not be too critical on yourself, because with the queen of swords energy here is like I think it's like you may have done this subconsciously. I would say like it can be a little bit too hard on yourself, or the way that you are projecting yourself, I would say here. So please do not do that. Just be yourself. Just be like just the way you are here, because I feel like both of your energy are quite matching up towards each other, where the communication and the conversation is just going to be flowing really really naturally between both of you here. Do not feel stressed out, do not feel overwhelmed is what I'm getting here. Again, the chariot energy and the judgment, and then the wheel of fortune. These three energy is definitely coming up quite strongly for you here, Maggie. But let me see anything of that. Yeah, overall energy, I would say here, the date is definitely going to go good. I've got sexual energy coming up here, so maybe kind of like being taking a little bit slow down, if in case like it goes to the getting too sexual. I'm not sure like if this is like the first or second date, but I'm getting like a little bit of sexual energy coming up here, or at least you may feel quite attracted towards each other. You may feel the passion and the sexual energy here. But overall, I'm getting here is that the communication is definitely going to be looking really, really good here. This person is someone who's actually quite honest, someone who does not really, does not really, like say bullshit or say crap to just, like kind of like woo you. Definitely not in that way. Definitely not in that way. So I feel like this person is going to be really, really mature. This person is going to be, how do I say it here? They're going to like be open with themselves, but at the same time here it's not going to be like a showing off energy. Like they're going to be open with themselves and how they are. I mean, like just the way that just the way they are. At the same time here, they're also like quite interested to see, like what are your hobbies, what are the things that you like. They would like to know more about you here. So that's what I've got. Overall energy is quite good. The only concern that I have here is that try to just don't be too overly nervous, don't be too overly stressed here, because I've got the Queen of Swords energy coming up here twice. And also like feeling a little bit overwhelmed, so don't do that. And sexual energy, I think I've already gotten to you about pregnancy, right? Couple of readings ago, if I'm not mistaken. So just be careful on the sexual energy. I would say that. Yeah, no, I think it will definitely looking good for you here, Maggie. And you're welcome, Amelia. Yeah, it's better to just like wait a little bit and him coming to you, so there won't be this, like back and forth coming up. And thank you so much. Yeah, so just be careful on the pregnancy. Yeah, you're welcome. So next is Miss Beauty. I've got your questions here. So, okay, Miss Beauty. I didn't realize you didn't post the question. Yeah, enjoy your date, Maggie. Everything is definitely going to go well. Yeah, let me know your questions, Miss Beauty. Miss Beauty, whenever you are ready, you can post your question. Yeah, Amanda, I got you. Oh, 222. That's awesome. Okay, what is going on the connection between Jay? There's been little to no communication. Okay, what is going on? I've got a very strong fear energy coming up here. I've got the true love energy coming in here as well. A very strong fear. I'm getting a very strong fear energy coming in, and a little bit of insecurity energy is what is another thing that I've got coming up for you here, Miss Beauty. Let me just. Fear, yeah, fear, lack of courage, a little bit of feeling in. I won't say insecurity because it's quite different. It's like being too overly conscious about oneself. So I feel like either you or Jay is actually struggling with this, or even like both of you could be here. That you are feeling, or both of you here feeling that as if you are not good enough, or as if like something is just like not good within yourself on an individual level. And also being triggered by the fear. So fear, insecurities, being too hard on yourself is one thing that I've got here. And I've also got family energy coming up here, and as you may notice, the healing light wants to come out here as well. There is still a little bit of healing and transformation that needs to happen between both of you. Now, when I mention about the healing and transformation here, this is goes for both of you. But at the same time, I feel like Jay has a lot more healing and a lot more transformation needs to happen, because with this family energy and the fear energy and a little bit of insecure energy is coming up strongly from Jay's rather than coming up from you. And this family energy could also be coming up from Jay. Could be, let's say, like a family issue, like a toxic energy surrounding his family, surrounding the people around him. And another thing that I've got here is that the delay, I would say here, or the delay when it comes into the communication is because of the courage energy. It's like they do want to come forward and communicate with you, but at the same time here the ego and the lack of courage is also another thing that is currently stopping them. You have got the devil energy coming up here, some sort of like a karmic situation, a toxic situation surrounding them, surrounding themselves here. And I feel like this person is also like too overly I won't say overly confident, like because of the ego energy here, they are thinking that they're actually doing good by themselves, like they're alone, they're fine, they're just like focusing on themselves. They like a little bit of egoistic and selfish energy, because they feel like without you or without anyone in general here, they're actually going to be fine. They're just going to be focusing on themselves, doing things as they like. So this is also another thing. Overly confident is also another thing that I've got here. The communication is definitely going to happen with this creative endeavor, but I feel like it may take a little bit a while. I've got inner conflicts coming up here as well. So even though they might have been pretending to be like all good within themselves, they may have like putting up like a mask here, but there is like a very strong inner conflict energy coming up uh, from from within themselves. But as you can see here with these pictures, they are definitely coming towards you here with an offer, which is the communication. They're definitely going to come towards you here with the communication, like starting to communicate with you. I wouldn't suggest you to communicate or to start chatting with them at this point of time, because there is still a little bit of defensive energies coming up from them. So even if you like to reach out to them, they might kind of like acting up a little bit. Again, the ego and the selfishness coming up quite strongly. So they may intentionally not replying to you right away. They may intentionally here like not really, or at least like communicating with just like one word, you know. But the communication is definitely going to be picking up between both of you. And of course, the Two of Cups, yeah, again, the soul connection and they coming back towards you is also another thing that I've got. Let's see, yeah, by the fall season, I would say. So beginning of fall to maximum, by beginning of fall to the I mean like end of summer to the beginning of fall. So around, could be around the month of September by maximum is what I'm getting here. The communication to be quite to pick up within between both of you here. And regarding the manifestation blockage, now I'll definitely pull some cards for you, but usually when it comes into manifestation, I've actually just had this talk yesterday to one of my clients on Facebook. So she was also like quite struggling with my manifestation. You know, like they have done so many things. Like they've done so many rituals. They've prayed, burned candles, and everything here. But it seems like things are just not working out for them. And it's not about whether the manifestation works or not. Every manifestation will definitely work, but it's actually about letting go. Now the letting go here is not forgetting about what you are trying to get, forgetting about what you are trying to attract. Of course, you could never do that. Okay, this is kind of like a little bit of misleading, but letting go here is that not concern about how and the when, but knowing that deep within that you are definitely going to be getting that is one of the key trick to manifestation in general. But let's see what is stopping or delaying your manifestation. So first of all, here I'm getting, I won't say blockage, but I would say that you need to speak more of what you are trying to attract. So more into your throat chakra here. So like keep on repeating if you would like to. Like for example, like every day you can just like keep on repeating to yourself, I'm grateful that I received this. I'm grateful that I received that. I'm grateful that I attract this. I'm grateful that I attract that. So just like speak it out in present tense. So speak out to yourself. You can speak it out loud, or you can just like repeating it to yourself here. But out loud will definitely be much better. I've got magic coming up for you here. Make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. So this is like already a huge confirmation here that your manifestation will definitely be coming up towards you here, Miss Beauty. It may take a little bit a while, but it's definitely going to come there. I'm like definitely going to get that. I've got gentleness and compassion coming up here. Be gentle to yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak the word of love. Two different cards talking about the same message. Be gentle to yourself. So it's like don't really push yourself. So let's say, for example, here you are trying to manifest, let's say, a pizza today, but you did not get that. So do not feel like, okay, this is it, like I could not manifest anything. I'm worthless. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve that. Don't think that way. Again, coming back to this throat chakra is what I'm getting for you here, Miss Beauty. So even if you do not get that particular manifestation or that particular thing that you want to be attracting at the same, like maybe you have set up a time, even though you did not get that in that particular time, does not mean that you're never going to get that. you know it may take a little bit time, but you are definitely going to you're definitely going to get that. What I'm going to suggest is that be gentle to yourself. Yes, speak the word of love is what the card says, but it's not only the speak the word of love, speak the word of trust, belief here, so as well as gratitude. Speaking of gratitude is what I'm getting, but the magic here is that you definitely have your manifestation power here, Miss Beauty. Maybe sometimes, like if you try to manifest something big, it may take a while to come, and you can get a little bit anxious about that. So start with little things as well. Like let's say, like start with manifest little things, and then like when you get that, this is going to be a boosting for you here, Miss Beauty. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. I hope the reading resonates with you. So let's see with Amanda. Okay. I'm not sure if Amanda is here. Yes. Got it, Ruth. Okay, Amanda. What is the situation between your DM and his karmics? Let's see. So at this point of time here, Amanda, I've got deception, back and forth, and decrease. I've also got planning and action with the vast universe, which is the divine energy, I would say here. For some reason, there's a lot of deception and manipulation happening between your DM and the karmic. One of them, or even like both of them, might not have been true to each other. So the karmic could be like being a little bit of manipulative, being a little bit of deceitful towards your DM. And then for your DM energy here, I've got the back and forth coming up here. So I do feel like your person here kind of like he does realizes that there is something wrong, but to make up his mind, or to just like go ahead and like make a decision and just like go ahead and go at it here, this is something that he's unable to do that at this point of time, even though he does have a lot of plans here. So I feel like he does have plan to either like leave this deceitful situation and manipulative situation here, but at the same time, with this back and forth energy, there is like a very strong hesitation here, as well as a little bit of ungrounded energy. And with the decreased energy here, things are not really looking too good for both of them. I would say it's like things are slipping through their hand, I would say. Here is what I'm getting coming up here, Amanda. The communication is also not really good within themselves, so there could be like a lot of verbal fight, argument, conflict, misunderstanding. Conflicts in general is what I'm getting coming up here. As for your person, as for like your DM here, I'm getting again, like I said, he does overthink a lot. He does, going back and forth. I would say here, regarding this whole situation with his karmic, rather than okay, this is it, like I'm done, I'm out of it. Like he couldn't really say that, or he couldn't really make up into that particular decision. And it's quite interesting because I've got two major soul connection cards coming up here. This is like the confirmation that both of you do have a very strong soul connection. The Four of Wands and the Two of Cups coming up here. The Four of Wands is basically talking about the union that is going to happen between both of you, and the Two of Cups here again, the soul connection between both of you here. So he will definitely, I mean, like, he will eventually leave this karmic, but at this time here, for some reason, he just couldn't do that. And this is why I've got the vast universe and the judgment energy here. Divine intervention is finally going to start happening here, where even if he could not make the decision at this point of time, he's going to be forced to leave, because this whole situation is a little bit messed up is what I'm getting. Let me pull a time frame for you. Yeah, the tower coming in here. So this tower energy is, I mean, like, this tower movement is due to happen between him and the karmic. I've got the number 9 coming up here as the time frame. So any time from now to 9 days from now to 9, I don't think 9 months, but it may take 9 months. 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, the month of September, as well as late fall energy is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Amanda. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. I hope the reading resonates with you. And who is next? I've got Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie, if you are here, please kindly post your question. Um, Hi, Mom. Hi, Heather. Yeah, I got it, Heather. Thank you so much. Stephanie, if you are here, please post your question. Okay. Okay, while we wait for Stephanie. Okay, while we're waiting for Stephanie, Kelly, can you please post your questions? So will Evan the Cancer return? I'll move on. Okay, will he return or will he move on? Is money coming away with this new skill I've been learning? Okay, so let's see what is going on between you and Evan, the Cancer. This person is coming back to you. I've got the Three of Wands energy coming up here. Is there any, I'm not sure if you know about this, Kelly, but I'm getting a third party situation coming up here. But I just want to clarify a third party situation, it could be a third party, it could be a karmic situation. This could be like another person, could also be like, let's say, family issue, family upbringing, something negative or something so toxic in their life. There might be, yeah, like third party or karmic situation at this point of time that is currently going on in their life. But this person is coming back towards you. I've got the Three of Wands, and then I've got the Knight of Swords coming up here. I think this person is going to come back quite faster than quite soon, I would say here, because again, the Wheel of Fortune is coming up here. I would say at this point of time here, try to not start any communication, because again, there's a little bit of defensive energy coming up here. At least wait for this person to come and reach out towards you. Yeah, the outcome is definitely going to be good. Again, double Wheel of Fortune energy. This is definitely going to be good. I've also got the star energy coming up here, which is talking about healing and getting better within himself. This person is definitely going to come back, and the outcome is definitely going to be good here. They're going to be becoming the emperor that they're supposed to be here. So finally maturing up, finally having sense of mature vision and mutual respect and mutual understanding is what I'm getting here. And whatever third party situation or whatever karmic situation that they're currently in at this point of time, they're definitely going to walk away from that. I've got the number 7 coming up here as the time frame. So you may hear from this person by the end of this month. It could also goes up to until late summer, but the number 7 could be anytime from 7 weeks to 7 months from now maximum. But when this person comes back towards you, this is definitely going to be a good outcome. Definitely going to be a good outcome, Kelly. Let me see regarding the money situation. Is money coming in? Is money coming in? It's quite interesting because here, yes, definitely. I just love when I do, like money or financial related situation. The card that I'm getting here is the Pentacle, which is the coin. Yes, money is definitely coming in towards you here. With this Ace of Swords energy, I feel like it. I won't say that it may take some time. I feel like the winter is coming up quite strongly. So you may see money coming in from now until the winter, but like I feel like you're going to see more money coming in towards you here during the winter season. But yes, 100% yes. Whatever that you're taking risk here is definitely you are definitely going to be rewarded. I've got the Ten of Pentacles coming up here. This is like a richness in all level I've got here. Like this is finally getting that financial stability and financial independence that I mean, like this is like richness in all level. Like you're finally going to get back everything. Like all this risk that you've been putting into here, you're finally going to get that. I've also got here again the King and the Queen of coming up here. You are definitely going to be successful here, Kelly. I've got the Seven of Wands energy. I'm just going to clarify one thing. So one thing that I'm going to suggest for you here is that, especially regarding this financial situation, with this Seven of Swords and your higher self here, try to not make any. I mean, like now you've already done good, so just kind of like wait and see how things goes. Do not really take any other rush decision, I would say here. So whenever you feel like you want to do, or at least you want to change something with 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 whatever that you are doing here, try to meditate and like ask for guidance with, because I feel like get um what is the word here, try to not make any rush decision, and try to not get influenced by like by other people, or just like by any circumstances or external circumstances is what I'm getting here. It may come as a little bit slow in the beginning with this status quo energy coming up here, but again, look at this commitment. So yes, you are definitely going to be successful here, Kelly. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Let me know if there is anything that you don't understand or would like to have clarification. You're welcome. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. Amanda HS, you can push your question, please. Okay, 888. I did your reading. You can rewind back to this particular timestamp. I just did your reading already. 888. This is where you're reading. So I did your reading already. Now this is another Amanda. I've got two Amanda on the donation list. I did your reading already, 888, and I've already posted the timestamp as well. Amanda B. Okay, let me do Amanda HS. Anything on career? I'm getting a little bit of feeling stuck or feeling a little bit stuck, or how do I say it here? Um, because there's also like a little bit of a slow process or slow moving energy is what I'm getting here. I've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands energy, and then I've also got the Nine of Swords energy coming up here, which is talking about a little bit of feeling anxious or just like feeling anxious, anxiety, and just and then like trouble sleeping here. Yes, a new job offer is definitely coming up towards you, because I do see a huge progress coming up here from the number 2, the number 3 to the number 4, which is, like the celebration or the ultimate happiness here, Amanda. So progress is definitely going to be there in terms of your career, specifically here in your job offer. I would say here that you're finally going to get the one that you actually really deserve and the one that you actually desire. I'm getting a little bit with this anxiety here. I'm going to another confirmation. Okay, so you are definitely going to be getting that. Now there is this the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands energy. With the clarification here, I've got the full energy coming up here. You are definitely going to be getting up the a job offer. You might have already been getting one, or soon you will be getting one here. But I feel like with this the full energy coming in here, you may take a leap of faith. So I feel like maybe you may have some doubt, or you may have some just like uncertainties within yourself here, whether you should be taking this job or not. But I do feel like I mean, like once this new job coming in here, once this new job coming, like once you get the job offer here, Amanda, I feel like at the end it's going to be your choice. Are you actually going to be, like taking a leap of faith and take this new job offer coming in towards you, which I feel like you can definitely do that. You can, it's safe for you to take up the leap of faith towards this particular new job. And there is, again, with this anxiety energy that I'm getting coming up here, maybe you're feeling a little bit anxious because of the longer waiting time, or the like longer communication here, but eventually definitely going to get that. I've got the star energy coming up here. This is like a wish fulfillment and manifestation energy coming up here. Do not feel like there is something wrong with you. Do not feel like, um, you are like there is something wrong with you and you cannot get the job. Definitely not in that way. With this star energy, this is basically talking about make your wish, like make a wish and um, say your wish out loud. That's what I'm trying to say. So with this particular full moon here, what I'm going to suggest for you, if you haven't done this, like write down some petition, as well as when you go to bed here, like visualize you are getting up an email, visualize you're getting a message from, like from a certain company, or from whichever company that you would like to get here. That is definitely going to coming. There's definitely like job offer coming in towards you here, Amanda. So that's it for your reading. I hope it resonates. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate that. And you're welcome, Triple Eight. So after Amanda, I've got Ruth. Okay, so I've got your question here, Ruth. What is the intention and when? If the communication hasn't happened between both of you, Ruth, because I've also got the Hermit and the Queen of Cups. So this person actually wants to communicate with you, but for some reason they just kind of like keeping everything within themselves here. I've got the Hermit energy and the Temperance energy. Patience is definitely needed with this. I mean, like patience is really, really needed in this situation, because I wish I could talk to you right now. At the same time, here I've also got the Hermit energy coming up here. So it's like he cannot even make up his mind, like, do you want to talk or do you don't want to talk, because the Hermit energy is someone like intentionally closing up themselves, intentionally not wanting to have any communication, not only with you but generally with anyone here, Ruth. But at the same time, here deep down, he actually wishes that he could actually communicate with you. Deep down, he could actually wishes that he could talk to you here. There is a little bit of childhood trauma that I'm getting coming up here. Is this person like going through some sort of like a financial issue, or maybe that some financial issue, or just like fear, I would say here, fear or not being able to get financially stable within themselves, because I'm getting like there is something that they're struggling at this point of time. But they are quite, I mean, like the impression of you is definitely really, really good, because I've got the Queen of Cups energy coming up here. This is definitely the energy like they are quite admiring. They admire, like the patience that you have within yourself here, and the way that you just like put yourself out there. Your emotional stability is also another thing that I've also got the Hierophant energy coming up here, which is moving forward into the Hierophant energy here is usually talking about marriage, or moving forward into, like the next level of the relationship, giving you the stability, giving you the offer that you deserve, which is also I've got the Justice energy coming up here, like the justice, the offer, the stability that you deserve here is what I'm getting with the Justice. And then the Ace of Pentacles is the sub again. I've got the Hermit energy coming up here. The month of September is coming up quite strongly. End of mid sorry not the month of September, end of August to the beginning of September is coming up quite strongly here. And I've also got the Knight of Cups energy, which is them coming forward with an offer and a new beginning energy coming in here as well. Let me see any other time for the communication. So for the communication here, I've got the moon energy. I won't be surprised if, let's say, by this, if not by this weekend, by next week, around weekdays next week, the communication could actually happen or could start picking up, because this is like a very strong moon energy. The full moon tonight is coming up quite strongly here. So that's it for your reading, Ruth. I hope it resonates. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Okay, after Ruth, I've got Heather. Okay, what can you expect from your current prospect? So let's start with Heather. For some reason, I keep getting that something better is coming for you here, Heather. I'm not sure if this is talking about love or your. Yeah, I've got tower energy coming up here. I'm not really getting a good feeling with this current prospect, and I keep getting that something new is coming up for you. I tried to even like pull some clarification. I've got double double tower energy coming up here. Little bit concerning about this new prospect that you're talking about, because I'm also getting the energy of little bit of how do I say, triple tower. A big no. I mean, first tower movement could be coincidence. Second could be coincidence. I've pulled three different decks, three different tower movement coming up for you here, Heather. So this is like a huge warning for you, a big no. So I'm not sure what is going on here, but this new prospect is definitely not a good thing for you here. Triple tower movement, like definitely a big no. If this is something related to your finances, I don't think that you're going to get anything financially. I mean, I don't see you going to get any financial prospect coming up here, because first thing that I've got here for you, I'm just going to explain what I've got here. I'm getting a lot of feeling overwhelmed and overburden energy coming up for you here. If you continue to go ahead with whatever prospect that you are talking about here, you're going to feel like you're carrying the weight of the world continuously all the time within yourself. And with this Two of Pentacles energy that I'm getting coming up for you here, you are struggling to even maintain balance within yourself. It's almost that you're going to be losing your own identity, is what I'm getting coming up here, Heather. Okay, this is romantic. This could explain the King of Wands energy and the Ace of Wands energy. The Ace of Wands energy is a little bit too overly sexual energy I'm getting coming up here, and the King of Wands here is little bit stubborn, hot temper is what I'm getting. This person might only be using you for sex. I mean, like, I'm not denying that, because there is a very strong sexual energy coming up here. I keep getting that there is someone better and someone new coming in for you here, Heather. And honestly, I'm really concerned. I'm really concerned, because three tower moment coming in for you. I'm not really getting that this relationship is good for you. And I've also got the Magician coming up for you here. the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune energy coming up here. So you can actually manifest, you can actually be attracting, a better person coming up here. So yeah, just take it with a grain of salt. Just be careful with the overall energy, I would say here, because I'm a little bit concerned with this three tower movement coming up here. So you could just, like, let's say, you could just like try to get to know each other first and see how things moving on between both of you before actually moving forward uh, into like a committed long-term stable relationship. So kind of like just be careful on that. Let me see, when will this new person coming in for you? I've got the number 9 coming up quite strongly here for you, Heather. So this can happen either in the month of September, 9 weeks maximum, I would say here, 9 months from now. 9 months from now. 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the month of September is what I'm getting here. But yeah, just take it with a grain of salt. Maybe I'm getting your ex energy. I could be getting your ex energy. But just in case, like try to take things slow, is what I'm getting coming up here. At least just see how things moving forward for you. Okay, so after Heather, I've got Jaden. Okay, Jaden, you can please post your question. You're welcome, Heather. What's your Capricorn feelings? Okay, what is the... I've got ask for guidance. I've got I'm sorry for hurting you. Trust in the divine timing. I see my future with you. So for some reason, this person is still having feelings towards you here. I've got be grounded in faith and trust in the divine timing. I've also got the time is not right and not now. So for some reason, things might not be moving forward too quickly for both of you at this point of time. I've got the not now energy. So at least it may take a little bit some time here for you to see any progress, to sorry, for you to see any progress, or for you to see any movement from this person here. And I've also got I'm sorry for hurting you. So this is part of them trying to apologize towards you, but again, just take it as they are trying to apologize towards you here, Jaden. And I've also got I see my future with you. Ask for guidance coming up here. So this is how they feel. This is what they're feeling towards you here, and let's see about their intention. There is a very strong soulmate connection coming up between both of you. I think you might already know about that as well. Both of you definitely have a very, very strong soul connection coming up here. The intention here is that they definitely do want to be with you. They definitely do want to offer you a committed, or at least they do want to offer you some sort of like stability and commitment coming up here, as well as a family energy coming in here as well. But for some reason, I've got the devil energy. So this could be the third party situation. This could be the toxic energy surrounding themselves here, let's say like karmic situation, or just like overall energy, feeling little bit selfish, feeling just like too overly conscious about themselves, like negative energy is what I'm getting coming up here. So this is what is currently stopping them, or this is another, I mean, like, this is the reason why I've got the not now energy coming up here. So for some reason they do have a lot of things that they need to release off here. They do have a lot of things that they need to come into realization or to come into awareness, is what I'm getting here, Jaden. There are a lot of things within themselves or surrounding themselves here that that is currently being hidden, or that they don't know too sure about what is it about, like I said, deception and manipulation here. They are also feeling a little bit overwhelmed and overburdened at this point of time. This whole third party situation and the karmic situation is definitely going to come to the end. Let me pull a time frame. I've got the number 4 coming up here. So 4 weeks to 4 months from now could be quite significant, as well as beginning of winter. Yeah, it may take a little bit some time here, because I've also already got a not now energy. So it may take a little bit some time for, like, for this whole situation to actually make sense for you, I would say here, Jaden. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Yes, Gunnar, you can post your question. Okay, Danny, you can post your question whenever you are ready. Oh, I think it's typing. Okay, so, all right, so for those of you who would like to have free reading, you can post your questions while I'm waiting for Gunnar to post his. Scroll. And please just post it one and do not retract, because if you retract, I will just won't be able to see that. And Rachel, I'm only doing a free one card pull for the free question. And if you would like to have like a more detailed answer for one question, you may donate. There is this blue bubble on the top. You can just click that, and it will direct you to the link. Okay, Gunnar, I would like to know what are Sophie's feelings. Okay, so Sophie's feelings and intention. I do feel like this person do have feelings towards you, because I've got, I mean, see, I think you might have noticed I've got "Will you marry me?" So I mean, it may not go in that way too quickly, but you get what I mean here. Like there's definitely like feelings or emotional feelings towards you. Yeah, I've got the Ace of Cups coming up here. They do have a very strong emotional feelings coming out from you, but at the same time here, I've also got emotional healing coming up here. So I feel like there are still some things that either she needs to go through some healing, or I mean, like both of you could also be needed to go through some healing, I would say here. But this person, she definitely has a lot of emotional feeling towards you here, Gunnar. Let's see what her intention. I won't be surprised if, like, at one point of time, she could be manifesting you. Yeah, I've got the marriage energy coming up. Yeah, it might be funny, because like, I'm not sure how long that both of you have already known each other, but I won't be surprised if at least she's either manifesting that, or she's kind of like thinking about being with you, being in a relationship with you, like getting married to you. I won't be surprised if at least at one point of time she might be dreaming in that way. Because I've also got the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles energy coming up here, with the Magician energy coming up here as well. So yeah, they do have feeling towards you. They do at least want to see how things moving forward between both of you here, to at least to a point where stability will be there. Maybe not directly moving into a relationship, but getting more stable, and you like getting to know each other more, like opening up more towards each other is what I'm getting here. Let's see what's the future. For the future outcome here, you will have the choice, I would say here, Gunnar, because I've got the full energy coming up here and the King of Swords, which is your energy coming up here. The communication between both of you is definitely going to be picking up a lot more, where I feel like both of you, or at least coming up from her energy, she's going to be more open and more honest. I mean, like, yeah, more open and more honest with you. Like a lot of honesty and clarity is what I'm getting coming up here, because I've got two aces coming up quite strongly. So there is a very strong potential of new romantic relationship coming up between both of you. I'm getting quite a stable energy. It's just that there is some, at least a little bit of emotional healings that needs to be done. But at the end here, you are the one who's actually going to have the choice. I've got the full energy coming up here. So yeah, maybe like just trying, like getting to know each other. I've got the Lovers energy coming up here. So they do want, I mean, like she does want to at least, like starting up a relationship, getting married. Yeah, basically like starting up a relationship. Maybe let's not go into like directly marriage, kind of like way too far. But I do feel like they do want to have a start a relationship with you. I don't see any concerning, I don't see anything negative, only that the emotional healing part. But other than that, things are actually looking good. If you want to try out, you can definitely give it a shot, I would say. But I feel like you are the one who's actually going to have the choice at the end of the day. So thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. And who's next? Sasha. Okay, you're welcome. Sasha, you can ask your question. Okay, what's coming in for you and him in the month of August? There is a very strong possibility of reconciliation coming in here for both of you in the month of August. I've got the Six of Cups energy coming in here. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, a very strong new beginning energy coming in here as well. Let me see. The month of August is going to be quite significant. Again, I've got the Strength energy, which is the Leo energy coming in here. There is a very, very strong possibility of the reconciliation to happen in the month of August here, Sasha. And not only that, here with this Ace of Wands energy, a very strong new beginning energy. At the same time, there is also a possibility of sexual energy or sexual attraction that is going to happen between both of you around the month of August. But overall energy I'm getting coming up here for the month of August, I've got the Star energy coming up here. So this is talking about a very strong healing energy. So whatever had happened between both of you prior to the separation or prior to the no contact here, I feel like this is going to be the time that both of you will be able to address any red flags, both of you will be addressed, whatever the cause of the no contact here. What are the things that you would like him to change? What are the things that like you would like to see him not doing the same thing again? So like open and honest communication will definitely be there. I've got the Five of Wands energy coming up here. Please do this communication. I mean, like, once both of you already picked up with the communication here, the Five of Wands energy is a little bit of conflict energy is what I'm getting now. I'm not saying that this is going to happen. This is just the advice coming up for you here. Make sure that when the communication happen between both of you, try to not be defensive and try also not to be quite offensive. So I feel like there is a way that you need to voice your thoughts or your concern here towards him, and make sure that it's not triggering for him, I would say here, and vice versa. When like he's being open to you, he also like need to um you also like need to have the communication without also getting defensive or getting offensive here. There is a very strong possibility coming up for you here for the month of August. Just try to like don't push it and don't kind of like force things out, like just kind of like let things be, because with this justice energy coming up here, this is going to be the time that everything is just going to be falling into the places is what I'm getting here, Sasha. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Alright, so let me start with the three questions. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Olivia Chapman. Is this really the end for you and Will? Olivia Chapman. Is this really the end? I'm not, I don't think so. This is going to be a little bit of how do I say? There's going to be a little bit of no communication period, I would say here. I've got the Hermit energy and the Seven of Wands. I don't think that this is the end for both of you, because I've also got the Wheel of Fortune coming up here. But the communication may be feeling stuck, or the communication may kind of like a little bit little to no communication, I would say here. The communication is definitely going to be affected here, Olivia. Okay, let's see. Coco. Okay, Coco. Um, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well as well. What will be and thoughts when he sees you on Tuesday? What will be and thoughts when just what will be and thoughts? I've got You Are My Everything coming up here. I know I made a mistake, and then I'm working on building our future together. So when this person sees you on Tuesday here, Coco, this person might be getting a little bit apologetic, I would say here. They're going to be like apologizing, or at least like starting to know or starting to understand that how much that they have hurt you, and how much like what kind of mistakes that they have made here, Coco. So let's see. Okay, Coco, what you can okay, Mihak, what you can expect from Libra in the future. I'm getting a communication coming in here, and I've also got the karma energy. So I feel like this person still have some karmic contract that they need to be fixing out here, but at least some sort of like a communication will be happening. It's just that it's a little bit like fast in and fast out energy is what I'm getting here. Mihak. Jay, may you have general reading? Yes, of course. So general reading for Jay. All right, so Jay, for you here, I've got awareness coming up for you here, Jay. Live in the moment, be conscious of your thought, look for signs and guidance. So the general guidance that I've got coming up for you here, you're being advised or you're being asked to be more aware about yourself, about your thought, especially with this full moon energy here. Try to see if there is any negative thought or negative mindset that you have within yourself that you can actually release, that you can actually let go here. So be aware about your thoughts and be aware about your feelings. And if you have any negative feelings or things that you need to heal here, let it guide you towards the triggers or towards the cause here. J. SS, the current feelings of YK to you. Current feelings. They're walking away from something, I would say here, because at this point of time with this Eight of Cups energy here as they might have decided to walk away from, like a certain energy that's no longer benefiting for them, like let's say a karmic situation, a toxic energy, but they do have a very strong feeling towards you. They're putting in a very high pedestal energy with this Empress energy coming up. They are like seeing you, or they are picturing you and admiring you here like the queens, like the Empress energy is what I'm getting here. So as it's done, Laurie, will Tim and you get married? So will there be a marriage for you? Yes, but it's going to be taking a little bit of while. I'm not getting this marriages to happen anytime soon, but yes, there is going to be a marriage coming up. Srishti, can you get message from Kausik? I know I made a mistake, and then I've also got insecurities. So this person is currently battling with some sort of like insecurities within themselves here, Srishti, and the reason why they maybe like they don't want to apologize towards you or kind of like delaying things here. This is part of their apology and a little bit of ego energy coming in here as well. Karen, what is Alfin's energy towards the union? Okay, so this person is definitely feeling scared, I would say here, Karen. I'm getting a little bit of fear energy, and they're actually putting up this defensive wall surrounding themselves here. And for some reason, for them to step outside of that box or to step outside of that wall here is something that they're really, really afraid of, because this is like a defense mechanism, is what I'm getting coming up from them here. Karen. So this is like they are trying to protect themselves at all cost, is what I'm getting. So Karen is done. JJ. Oh, hi JJ. Thank you for subscribing. You want to know if you and Gemini will reconcile this year. I've got the two energy coming up here. The reconciliation, it seems the reconciliation, it seems in the picture, but I'm not getting very strongly that this is going to happen this year. It may take around early spring next year, JJ, but the reconciliation is definitely in the picture. Hi Manju. Okay, Sasha done. Okay, Amani. When will Travis be approved for house to rent? Okay, when will I'm getting a very strong fall energy coming up here. So this may happen around the beginning of fall by maximum, I would say here, Amani. But this Travis person is definitely going to be approved for the rent. Okay, Esa, will you be successful in the competitive exam? Yes, I've got the Six of Wands. Yes, you are definitely going to be successful, no doubt. And thank you so much for subscribing. Krista, Krista Lewis, are you with a man you're supposed to be? I've got the Three of Pentacles here. I would say yes, but there is still a lot more work to be done, not only with the relationship, but on an individual level. I've got the Ten of Swords energy coming up for you here, Krista. You might have gone through, or either your person might have gone through some sort of like a backstab, betrayal, or manipulative type of situation in the past that either one of you, if not both of you here, needs to completely heal from that. I feel like this relationship, the man that you are currently with here, can actually work things out to, like even getting better in the relationship. I would say here, shady lady, shady lady is icon interest on me. Okay, let me just read it. So you're asking if icon is still interested in you. Okay, so let's see. I would say yes. I've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups here. The reaching out could also happen, but I've got the Knight energy coming up here. It's like not really a strong foundation type of energy. So both of you may communicate, hang out, and like going in that way. I'm not really getting any strong of a solid commitment or stability coming up just yet. But yes, this person is definitely still interested in you. Bling bling. Thoughts and feelings of Arslan Joshi. Somehow they're still feeling a little bit defensive. So, like, I won't say that they're avoiding you, but they're kind of like trying to be a little bit defensive. Maybe this is their ego is doing it at this time here. Bling bling. Hi Sachi. Hi Bella. Thank you, Sachi. I appreciate that. Yes, Bella, I'm doing the free reading at yeah, I'm doing the free reading. Okay, Sachi, thank you so much for the support pledge. I really appreciate that, Sachi. What you can expect for your career in the coming weeks? So let's see what else. I've got Ten of Cups coming up here. The month of August is going to be quite significant, I would say, here for you, Sachi, but work situation, I'm getting more into that feeling satisfied. For some reason, you're going to be really, really satisfied coming up in the month of August. Are you planning to, like either getting a new job or planning to like take a promotion or something like that? Because with this Ten of Cups energy, whatever that your heart desire, whatever that you're trying to be attracting, especially when it comes into your career here, you're finally going to get that. Something that you've been waiting for quite a long time is coming up for you here in terms of your career, or you have applied. So yeah, you're definitely going to hear. I'm getting I'm getting the month of August, so it may go up until in the month of August, I would say here, like around beginning of August, I would say here, Sachi. Keisha. Keshai. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Keshai. Keshai. Watkins. Let me just go back up. What is your career field? What career field should you look into? Okay. Okay, so I've got the Three of Cups energy coming up here. Something to do with a very strong teamwork energy coming up here. I'm getting teamwork and communication is what I'm getting coming up for you here. Something to do with money energy, money communication. So could be like banking, could be marketing here as well, because I'm getting like a very strong money energy. And as you can see here, like offering people, so could be marketing, banking situation. Like I feel like you are quite good when it comes into communication, or at least to be attracting clients. So something in that particular field is what I'm getting here. Okay, Shai. Thank you so much for subscribing. I truly appreciate that. Bella, Capricorn. Okay, Ashley. Yeah, you can post your question. Okay, I've got your question here. No worries. I've got your question on the PayPal. Ashley, let me just do one free question. K Shy. Okay, how am I pronouncing it? I'm so sorry. I'm really, really bad with pronouncing name. Oh, you do have a degree in communication. See, that's it. Something to do with communication. Communication is really, really good for you. Uh, okay, let me just do Ashley first, and then I'll go back to Bella. Ashley, what does Eric think about you as much as you do? Will you be in long term? And this is also explain about. Okay, so let's say. There is definitely a spiritual connection between both of you here. Actually, I've got the Temperance coming up here, Ascended Masters, the Vast Universe. I've got Teacher coming in here as well. There is definitely like a very, very strong divine connection coming up here between both of you. Now, regarding the relationship or being in a committed relationship here, at this point of time, I'm getting that it may take a little bit some time, because from Eric himself, I've got fragmented energy coming up here and teacher energy. So I feel like there is still a lot more things that either both of you or even Eric himself here needs to learn and needs to heal within himself, especially with this fragmented energy and the Seven of Pentacles energy that I'm getting coming up from Eric here. Actually, it's like there is some pain or brokenness, I would say here, that he may be feeling within himself. This is something like from the past, emotional pain, or just like pain overall here from the past is what I'm getting here. Actually, which I feel like part of your connection is also like to help each other heal, to help each other moving, to guide each other moving into a better place when it comes into your personal journey, like personal spiritual journey is what I'm getting here. I do feel like the energy between both of you here, especially with this Chariot and the Judgment energy coming up here, there is a very strong divine intervention. Like I said, a very, very strong divine connection and divine intervention energy is what I'm getting coming up for both of you here, actually. But I feel like it may take a little bit some time here, so patience is definitely needed here. I'm going to pull a little bit more. I'm not really getting him talking to his friends about you, but I feel like he might be sharing a few things because with this King of Swords energy coming up, he's definitely not going to keep everything within himself. But I just don't see it happening like all the time, is what I'm getting here, actually. So, yes, there is definitely like a communication coming in here. The only thing, sorry, another thing that I've got coming up for both of you here is that this is just an advice so for the future. Both of you here are coming up as the masculine energy. You are coming up here as the King of Swords energy. He's coming up here as the King of Wands energy, which it may cause some ego clash later on when both of you get together into a committed relationship. So this is something that, again, like I said, both of you are being guided towards each other for a purpose. That there is a very strong teacher energy coming in here for both of you, because at this point of time with this Eric energy here, the King of Wands, I won't say a hot temper, but this person can be a little bit stubborn. And for your energy here is that with this King of Swords energy here, now I'm not saying that you're doing it intentionally, but I feel like you are doing it with a good intention. The King of Swords say like you would like to have the final say in everything, or you would like to have at least being heard of your opinion, like you like to be feel like you are heard here. But to a certain extent, this may cause a little bit of ego conflict or ego clash between both of you. Again, this is just for the future advice, like looking at the current energy between both of you. So something that both of you can change as things moving forward to the future. I've got the High Priest energy coming up here with the Six of Swords energy coming in here. Both of you are definitely going to have a, there is a very, very strong possibility that both of you moving forward uh, to a time where things between both of you here is going to be things things between both of you here is going to at least getting a little bit more stable. Both of you like moving forward into the next level is what I'm getting. But again, because the High Priestess is also talking about marriage, a very strong possibility of marriage coming in here. So just pay attention to those few things, like within yourself as both of you starting to get to know each other here. Again, Temperance energy is coming up really, really strongly, so patience and balance is coming up here. But with this Ace of Pentacle energy, something committed, something stable is definitely going to be there. Let me put time frame. I've got the number 3 for the time frame here, so anytime between 3 weeks to 3 months from now here is actually going to be quite significant. Yeah, just a few things here and there I've got for you. Okay, you do feel that, yeah. So just that, but again, those are not like really like a huge thing. Both of you can definitely learn and heal here. So those are the only thing. I don't see him like continuously talking or communicating. I mean, like keep on talking about you. But yes, he does tell his friend about you. He does like tell the people that he close with, the people that he's really really close with. I would say here. So only like a couple of people is what I'm getting here. Ashley, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate that. Maria, can you please stop spamming? Maria, for the second time, can you please stop spamming the chat? Okay, let's see. Who do I have next? And you too, Yogit, please. So I've got who's coming up next? Bella. Where is Bella? Capricorn's thought and feeling. Towards you, Bella. So this person is definitely coming towards you. I've got the Chariot energy and the Ten of Cups energy coming up for you here, Bella. So this person is definitely coming up towards you to offer you a family, like a family energy, but again, a full relationship energy is what I'm getting coming up here. So Anita, what are your Cancer feelings towards you? So let's see. I'm getting a little bit of childish energy coming up from this person for some reason, this Cancer energy here, Anita. So there is a little bit of childishness is what I'm getting coming up here. Again, the Six of Swords and the Four of Wands energy. At this point of time, maybe because of the childishness, maybe because of the ego-based energy that I'm getting from them, they do want to come towards you. There is like definitely going to be a union or the reconciliation to happen between both of you here, Anita. But at this point of time, the communication is not really going on too well, or at least they are preferring to stay in this hermit mode at this point of time here, Anita. Messages, divine goddess, messages from your angels. I've got growth coming up for you here, divine goddess. Seek out a mentor or a guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. I've also got intention coming up for you here. I feel like with this full moon energy tonight here, you are actually already on the right track on your personal and emotional and healing growth, I would say here. So I feel like it's better for you to not rush into it, because imagine this, that of course you have come a very long way to be where you are at this point of time. But when we are talking about growth and healing and transformation here, it's like a rebirth process. So when just like imagine a baby, a baby will need some time to learn how to talk, to learn how to walk here. So almost also the same thing with you. So I feel like it's better for you to just taking baby steps, exactly. Taking baby steps, like just like do not rush into it. At the same time here, with this intention coming up for you here, be clear and be decisive. Focus on what you really want. So you are growing also, like keep on manifesting. Focus on what is it that you are trying to be, what you are trying to achieve, I would say here, divine goddess. Thank you for being patient, Manju. General reading. So, Manju, I've got patience and I've got flow coming up for you here. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. Flow coming up for you here. Find an easier path forward. Surrender to the outcome. Release your expectation. So I feel like you might have heard this a lot, but with this patient energy, I feel like you are being advised to at least little bit patient is going to be rewarded in your future is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Manju. And don't be intimidated by the delay, because even when delay comes in here, is not delay does not mean that you're never going to get it. Delay is just that it's going to take a little bit some time for you to get, or for you to manifest anything that you want into your life here. uh Manju. So Nisha, who are you in your past life? So I'm getting a female energy coming up here. A female could be in the European timeline around. Honestly, I'm getting 16th century coming up here, and I'm getting like someone like a mercenary, or someone like either a mercenary or like a farmer energy is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Nasia. You're welcome, Shady. Mitzi. You would like to know if the guy that you are talking to is going to be a good possible partner for you. I'm getting the Emperor energy coming up. You're quite a mature guy. I would say yes. This person is going to be a good possible partner for you, Mitzi. Non Zuzo Joy. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, so I'm so sorry if I don't. Will you get a job this year? I'm getting around 7 weeks to 7 months from now, maximum around late fall energy. So towards the end of this year, you're definitely going to get it. Okay, Yogit general reading. I've got imagination coming up for you here. Yogit, envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. I feel like with this imagination here, you need to allow yourself more. Like, do not be too hard on yourself, and you also like need to see the potential that you have within yourself. Here is what I'm getting, Yogit. Okay, Asia, you can post your question when you are ready. Okay, Kim S, I think I forgot to answer you. Will A commit to you? Eventually, yes. I've got the Fool and the Star card coming up here. Yes, eventually A will be committed to you. Okay, never mind. I've got your question here, Asia. It's okay. I've got your questions coming up here on the notes. Right, so let's see for Asia. Advice from Spirit for you today. Okay, so Asia, I've got intuition coming up for you here. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tool to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. I've got nature coming up here. Ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals. I've also got celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success, enjoy your achievement. I've got courage coming up here. You are safe, fear is an illusion, set strong boundaries. So, first of all, here, ground yourself coming up quite strongly. So, I feel like with this full moon energy here, and also with what you told me earlier today, I feel like one thing that you need to do here is that grounding yourself. So cleanse your space, cleanse your house, ground yourself. Even if you cannot go outside to the nature, like to the park or to the like just like taking stroll outside here, just like try to have some time to like meditate on yourself, or just like stand barefoot outside and just like absorb the energy and release any negative energy, release any tension, release any pressure directly to mother earth. So that's what I've got. And connect with the elementals here. Maybe like try to take a just choose one, like fire, water, air, like earth, ground, like I said, like ground, just like stand up. Okay. Okay, so now you just like already connected to that. Yeah, so you're definitely already on the right track here. Like focus on breathing is also another thing that I've got. Fire can be a little bit tricky to connect with, so like maybe like just like take some spiritual path. That's definitely going to be helpful for you here as well. Trusting up onto your intuition, I feel like you will be, or you have been getting a lot of messages coming up for you here. But with this intuition energy coming up, is that I would suggest for you here is that to write down whatever that just came to you here in like whatever that you just like picked up, maybe to your dream. Maybe you could be like seeing something, seeing a certain number pattern, seeing like a certain word or something like that. That could be really 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 resonating with you. I feel like at this point of time, or at least after this month of July here, Asia, you are definitely already in a huge shift at this point of time. There is no doubt on that. But with this courage energy that I'm getting here, is that I feel like you are being pushed, or you are being put in a situation where you need to make a decision to just like go at whatever you feel as in your fear. Fear is just an illusion. So Keep on repeating this to yourself whenever you're feeling fearful, whenever you're feeling anxious, whenever you're not feeling good within yourself. Keep on repeating to yourself here that fear is an illusion. So keep on repeating to you that, to yourself that. And then I've also got celebration energy coming in here as well. A positive outcome is assured. So whatever is going on with yourself here, even though you don't see any success, even though you don't see any significant progress in your life, but that does not mean that you are never going to get the success that you desire, the success that you deserve. Be patient and do not let your fear, do not let your doubt, do not let your like anxiety and everything trying to get the best out of you here. You're definitely going to have something to celebrate soon. You're definitely going to have your success to celebrate soon, and do not let go of your hope is what I'm getting here for you, Asia. So let's see for your second question. I'm getting two major energy coming up here, a reconciliation or someone from your past will be returning to your life. This could be your ex-partners, could also be like someone from your past, let's say someone that you know from the past, like your friends, yeah, your childhood friend, for example, something like that. But I feel like this is more into like a reconciliation. Someone from your past will be coming in into your life. I've also got the King of Pentacles energy coming up here, a completely new person who is I won't say older than you, but a little bit of, there is going to be a little, I won't say a significant age gap, because could be like only like a couple years older than you, is what I'm getting here with this King of Pentacles. But I'm getting like a very strong maturity energy coming up here. I'm getting like a very strong maturity energy coming up here from this person. So there's going to be like a new person, which is also another reason why I'm getting like the Two of Swords here, feeling a little bit confused, not sure which way or who are you going to choose. But at least there is going to be two-person coming in into your life. Your love life is definitely going to be taking off. I've got the number 8 coming up here. The month of August is actually going to be quite significant. Which one is the old person? The new person is the one that's going to be have, I think, a couple of years older than you and quite mature. This is like a new person, a completely new person here, a completely new person who is going to be a couple of years older than you, a quite mature energy. I feel like this person is either going to be like a business owner or someone with a very good job, like someone with a high level job, I would say here, financial analyst, financial analyst, financial something like a manager or supervisor level type of job is what I'm getting here. The month of August is going to be quite significant, so I feel like the month of August, or after the month of August, you're going to see a lot of progress coming up here in your love life. And then both, an old person, I've got the reconciliation energy coming up here. So an old person could be your ex, could be someone that you know from your past, but I feel like this is more towards your ex partner is what I'm getting here, trying to make an entrance. And then there's also going to be a new person. So two energy, an old person coming in and a new person as well going to make an entrance into your life here. I've also got the Ace of Swords energy coming in. I feel like now you are going to be more vocal, I would say here, in your love life. Like, of course, you're definitely going to be more mature and emotionally more stable. But with this Ace of Swords here, you're also going to be more vocal, and like you are not going to take. just like a wishy-washy type of energy, I would say here, Asia. So you kind of like going to really like looking for that person who has, I mean, like that strong communication skill, someone's actually like full of honesty and full of clarity. Here is what I'm getting. Again, I've got choices coming up for you. So there's definitely going to be more than one person coming in into your life where you're going to make some choices coming up. Yeah, there is also a little bit of fearful energy that I'm getting coming up for you here, Asia. Fear of being hurt, fear of getting hurt, again, is what I'm getting. But it's okay. You know, like you need to uh, how do I say it here? Like, just because someone has hurt you in the past does not mean it's going to get repeated again. So, just like try to be open with this new energy coming in into your life here. And then I've also got the Ace of Pentacles, a very strong commitment energy, a committed energy, a stable energy coming in here. So there's definitely going to be more than one person coming in into your life, which I feel like both energy is quite good. So yeah, choices will definitely be yours here. The month of August, or after the month of August, things are you're going to see a lot more progress in your love life, Asia. Let's see your next question. Which field you will be most successful and happy? Okay, so I've got two major energy coming in here for you, Asia. First of all, I'm getting like with communication, like yeah, communication and generally communication being speaking out. I would say here communication, and then another one here I'm getting is a very strong creative energy. So communication and creativity, something that you will always feel somewhere that you could channel your creative energy, I would say here, Asia. So these are the two major field that you are going to be more successful and going to also like going to be quite happy, I would say here. But I would say, I mean, like comparing with these two energy here, creativity is actually like on the top. So creativity first, something to do with creative energy within yourself, and then secondly here with the communication. I've also got the Six of Wands, and then I've got the Nine of Wands and the Two of Wands energy here. Now I feel like you do know that this is your like your greatest strength, I would say here, Asia. But for some reason you just like keep on doubting yourself. For fun, also for some reason here is that with this Nine of Wands energy, like you are either knowingly or even like unknowingly, subconsciously here is that limiting yourself because you're afraid to just go all in. Coming back to that courage energy that I've got for you in the beginning of the reading, I feel like you are kind of like withholding yourself here from just like releasing your energy all in. So I feel like you can like a lot of creative energy coming up from within yourself here. So again, creative energy can be something like anything, like music, painting, art, something like that. So I feel like something like like for example, like your hobby. What is it that you like really really want to do here? This could also be like something that you can actually sell as well. Make your hobby to do. Let's say, for example, I'm just giving you like an example. Let's say if you're good at painting, so just like start like a painting and then sell your painting, or you could also like again start a TikTok channel, Instagram or YouTube, just kind of like telling people or guiding people how to draw, or even you can open like a painting class, for example, because with this communication skill that you have here, you can actually sell things. So you can make something and then you can use your marketing skill or you can use your communication skill here to even market it, like even like deliver it to a certain group of people, a certain marketplace is what I'm getting coming up here. So that is like where you could actually feel that. I mean, like you could actually be more successful is what I'm getting here, Asia. Thank you so much for your donation. Let me know if there is anything that you don't understand or would like to clarify. Manju, I did your general reading, so you may need to rewind back. Exactly, go ahead and do that because you can. I feel like this is also a way for you to channeling up your, like, because see, I know a friend, one of my clients' boyfriend actually. He's actually a musician, so he was really struggling with a lot of, I won't say depression, but a lot of anxiety. But he could find a way to channel it into his music. So I feel like this is almost the same thing I would say here. Almost the same thing is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Asia. So okay, I've got okay. Yogit is done. I think I did yogit earlier. Christine, coming back to pre-question. Christine, will you have a happy reunion with? Okay, will you have a happy reunion? Yes, you're definitely going to have a happy reunion. I've got the Wheel of Fortune coming up here. I feel like it may going to take some time here, Christine. It can be around late summer. I don't think late summer this year. May take up until late summer next year. Could also be any time between 7 weeks to 7 months from now. Isha, what will happen between your co-worker and you? Oh wow, that's really messed up. Isha, could you actually like report them or something? That's kind of like a new level of messed up, I would say. So let's see what will happen. I feel like with this person, you need to really draw boundaries, I would say here. Yeah, this person can be, I don't know how to say it, but there is a term for this, like someone who just like deliberately ignoring personal spaces and just like coming right in, like barging right in. I feel like this is someone who's actually like that. Your co-worker here, Isha. So really have a necessary boundaries. Really have necessary boundaries. Do not be afraid to tell him like, okay, maybe don't be rude to his extent. Like if he's like trying to kind of like messing up with you in whatever way, just kind of like telling him that, like firstly telling him nicely like, hey look, this is it, like you are crossing your boundaries. And then like see if he keeps on repeating that here, to a point we could just like needed to report it to your supervisor, for example, or to your manager. That's like a new level of messed up, honestly. I'm so sorry you have to go through that. Libra love, what next action will Sagittarius take towards you next week? Okay, what will Sagittarius? The communication may start. I'm not sure if the communication is actually going on between both of you here, Libra love. But with this page of Source energy, he may try to make some attempt in communication, but the communication is not going to be like really, really. It's not going to be like smoothly. Like it's not going to be like a smooth conversation. No, it's going to be like one foot in and one foot out. But communication is going to happen next week. Maria, does Sir Irfan love you or what is his feelings? Okay, so I'm not really getting a love coming up for you here. I've got a very strong Ace of Wands energy coming up here. This could be like sexual energy, but I'm a little bit concerned because of the Six of Cups. I don't sense any soul connection coming up between both of you. I'm not sure if there is a significant age gap between both of you here, but the Six of Cups here is like, for example, like you might have known this person since childhood, because I'm getting like a very strong children energy. So there might be a little bit significant age gap between both of you. which is going to be like really, really concerning if he has like any sexual feelings or sexual emotion towards you. But I feel like it's more into like a sexual emotion rather than love, I would say here, Maria. LMB. Can you give me an idea? Yes, sure. Of what is going on in your DMs life. Okay, what is going on LMB DMs? At this point of time, this person to be single or at least not really involved romantically or emotionally with anyone. Someone who is, if they're not a single, this is like someone who is focusing on building up the financial stability, building up their career is what I'm getting here. LMB. Have a great weekend as well, Divine Goddess. Salma. Sazal true feelings. Okay, so let's see. This person is overthinking quite a lot. There is also a very strong fear coming out from this person here, Salma. Fear of being left out in the cold or fear of getting hurt again. So this is what making them to be like really, really overthinking a lot, over worrying a lot is another thing that I've got. You're welcome, Non-Zuzo Joy. And Mitzi and Yogi, you're welcome. Pink roses. May you get messages from hey. This I'm getting like a little bit of third party energy here, pink roses. So this person could be with someone else at this time here because of this Queen of Wands energy. And then I've also got the Four of Swords energy coming up here. For some reason they are not really wanting to do anything. They kind of like just wanting to take as much time as they can for themselves is what I'm getting here. Pink roses. Jeanette, how well is your spiritual health doing? Okay, so let's see. If you want to feel better, okay, your spiritual health is actually looking good. I would say here, Jeanette, there are a few things that I would suggest you to focus on here. First of all, here is that communication. So I feel like you need to be honest with yourself. You need to be honest with any emotional or any feelings that you have within yourself. So if you're not feeling good, if you're feeling anxious, or if you're just like feeling a little bit frustrated, try to write down those thoughts, or try to like meditate and ask yourself, like take a few deep breaths in, ask yourself, are all of those emotion, are all of those energy coming up from me, from myself? So being honest and understanding your emotion, understanding your feelings is what I'm getting here. Something that you need to be focusing on. Hi Nirvi, thank you so much for subscribing. Sweet sign. Is your DM proposing? You're proposing soon. Okay, or is your DM proposing soon? Okay, let's see if there's going to be any proposal coming up for. I'm getting a yes. I mean, like, there's definitely going to be a proposal coming up here. I'm just not getting that it's going to be soon enough. I've got the Three of Pentacles energy coming up here. Some work is still need to happen. So maybe like this person is like trying to build up a financial stability or something like that. So they're going to take a little bit some time here. Sweet shine. Dennis, why your ex is coming back? Okay. Why is Dennis' ex coming back? Well, I'm getting a very strong Page of Cups energy coming up here. They could be missing you, but at the same time here, I've also got the Seven of Swords. Page of Cup and Seven of Swords here, very strong immaturity energy coming in here. And a little bit of like wishy-washy energy. So they may be like just trying to see like, okay, if they can actually like get you back or something like that. But there's still a little bit of childish energy coming up from them, Dennis. Okay, I've done Christine, I've done Maria, I've done Pink Roses. Sultana, Abdul intention towards you. I've got the Justice, and then I've got the Ten of Wands energy coming up here. A very strong union energy is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Sultana. So this is something that they're actually planning or the intention towards you. Okay, Isha done. Libra love done. Oh, okay, Isha, I'm so sorry. I just saw your question here. When Sorry, Asia, I was just like going from the top. I didn't see your question. Let's see, when will Asia be in a committed relationship? I've got the number 2 coming up for you here, Asia. Anytime from 2 months, 2 weeks to 2 months. I feel like more into 2 months from now. By latest, I would say here beginning of spring next year. So 2 months from now to the beginning of spring next year, Asia. You're welcome, Libra love. Sabah. Hi, welcome to my channel. I have no idea what you mean, so if you could actually please post it in English, I would really appreciate. Sabah. And C. What is SC current thoughts about you? Just a minute. So they actually look. I mean, like they actually have a very good intention. Like they actually have a very good perception towards you here, and see, because you are coming up as the Empress. I feel like they wished or they would like to have more communication. They would like to have. They would like to spend more time with you, like getting to know you. Here is what I'm getting. And see. You're welcome, LMB. Chanel Belts. Will Alex reach out to you? Yes, eventually, yes. This person is going to reach out towards you. Chanel Wells. Yes, Nisha, in case you didn't know, this is one free question. So if you would like to have a full past life reading, you are free to email me for a full reading. Yeah, in case you missed the notice that this is a one free question, one card free question reading. Emmy, what are those feelings for you? This person wants to take a leap of faith. This person wants to take a leap towards you here, Emmy. But at the same time, with this hermit energy that I've got coming up here, there is like a little bit of hesitancy energy is what I'm getting coming up from them. Thank you, sweet shine. Amidst current feeling and thought. Okay, I'm with Ashwini. Yeah. Yes, Ashwini, can you please translate that in English? I really appreciate that. All right, Ashwini. Okay, so a good energy that I'm getting coming out from Amelia Ashwini, because he does have feeling towards you. I've got the Nine of Cups energy coming up. Yeah, he's definitely seeing you as someone that he is romantically interested in, someone he has a lot of emotional feelings within himself. But a positive energy here is that he's finally ready to building up himself to be the divine masculine, to be the person he's supposed to be here, to be the be more mature and more grounded within himself is what I'm getting here, Ashwini. Okay, Asia, you can. Thank you, Ashwini. No tea. I'm still opening with the. Okay, so does her aunt Neha miss his uncle? Okay, so she's asking for her aunt, whether her aunt is actually missing her uncle. Just to clarify here, Ashwini, like is the uncle still alive or like what? I mean, like is the uncle still alive? Am I connecting with someone who's actually already passed away, or someone is actually still alive? Could you actually please confirm that, Ashwini? I would really appreciate that. Yeah, Asia, I've got it. Let me see if you push your question. Okay, I've got your question here. Okay, what is the messages from Spirit regarding what you wrote yesterday? I've got trust. I've got goddess coming up here. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. I've got gentleness coming up here. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak the word of love. Hope. Stay positive. The verse is behind you. Look up to the light. And I've also got trust coming up here. Leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. So first thing that I've got coming up for you here, Asia, is that you believe within yourself here that whatever that you are manifesting, like you also like to trust to the universe, like God, angels, universe here, that whatever you are, whatever you are trying to attract yesterday is definitely going to come towards you. A very strong trust energy, and with this hope here, stay positive. So it's definitely coming towards you, no doubt on that. I've also got the goddess and the gentleness energy coming up here. One thing that I'm going to suggest here is that while you are manifesting and while you're waiting for your manifestation to come in onto yourself here, pay attention to your thought, pay attention to the way that you're speaking about your manifestation, about what you are attracting onto your life here. So let's say you might not be getting it as soon as you're expecting it to be. That's okay. Do not feel that you're never going to get that. There will be times that you feel that things are never going to happen to you. There will be times that you're feeling that it's just like too much or too far high up that you can never reach it. And during those times you need to say some affirmation. What you need to speak to yourself here, let's say, like you just say, like I will not pay attention to my fear. I will not focus on my fear, like something like that. So you need like to make sure that you have a way to calm yourself, to calm your fear, or to calm the anxiety within yourself here. And then I've also got adventure coming up for you here as well. Dare to do things differently, manifest your travel dreams, and move into a new location. I'm not sure what you are, what did you write, but this is like literally talking about manifestation. Like this is like huge confirmation for you here as well, Asia. So whatever that you are manifesting here is definitely going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. This is like you are taking up that leap, I would say here, Asia. So like so with you attracting all of this positive energy, attracting all of this abundance into your life here, believe within yourself first and trust onto the divine. That's definitely going to happen at the right timing. And let go. Now the let go here is does not mean that you have to completely forget about what you're trying to manifest, but letting go here is that about how do I say it here, um letting go here is about not concerning and not fearing about the how and the when is what I'm getting here, Asia. So yeah, that's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for your, yeah, it's definitely happening. It's definitely happening for you here. It's definitely really, really happening for you. Thank you so much. So yeah, Sila Mila, you can actually post your question. I'm not sure if you're going to. Yeah, you can post your question. Sila, I'll get to it. What in store for you for the remaining year in love? I've got the full energy. I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming up for you here, T, in terms of love, which you will be needing to take the leap of it towards it. Like you just like need to take the opportunity as it comes in. T. Okay, so sure, Asia, or you can just like WhatsApp me because I'm almost done with the reading. Just like kind of like give me like 15 minutes. I'll be done with the reading and then I'll definitely message you then. But yeah, you can also like send it, or you can just wait as well. And just like let me know what you need. Just WhatsApp me. Mhm. No, it's okay, Shaba. I've got Ashwini putting your question there. I'm just going to do Sila first. Yes, I see your question, Sila. Rupali, I saw your question. Please be patient. I'm doing the donation reading first. So please, please, please be patient. I'll get to you once I'm done with the donation. So what is the cancer manager think of you? Let's see. It's quite interested that at least he hired you on the spot. So congratulations on the job, Sheila. Just cancer. This person thinks of you here as someone who's actually quite independent. I think this person also admire the way that you brought yourself up, not with a flirting energy. It's just like the way that you're really confident and showing your confidence and showing that independence energy within yourself here, Sheila. And I feel like this person also feels that you're going to be quite a team, a good at teamwork. I would say you're good at like communication, communicating towards the team, like working as the team. Here is what I'm getting. Overall energy I'm getting here is that he does think of you. He does think of you as in someone who's actually going to be quite successful and quite good at the job that you've been hired here. And I've also got the page of source energy. I feel like as you move on here, like as you start with the work here, you may notice that he might not really open in communication, or is kind of like how do I say it? It's kind of like there's going to be a little bit of hesitation energy is what I'm getting coming up from him, especially when it comes into the communication. Later on, once both of you actually working together, the page of source energy is kind of like one foot in and one foot out. So there's going to be like a little bit that kind of energy, I would say here, one foot in and one foot out type of energy is what I'm getting coming up here. I've also got the chariot energy. The connection between both of you, I mean, like the whole situation is actually going to be looking good. I don't see anything negative. I've got the Empress energy coming up here quite strongly as well. So he does have a very good impression on you. He does have a very good impression again. I feel like you might not notice him to be like as flirty as, or maybe like you may not notice him like being too much flirty with you, like once you start with the job. I'm getting like a little bit of hesitancy energy or one foot in, especially when it comes into the communication. I would say here there's going to be at least some little bit of distance type of energy is what I'm getting here. But other than that, looking overall here, the way that you are working or the way that he believes that you will be working, he is definitely like someone who's actually really independent, someone's actually like a fast moving energy is what I'm getting coming up here as well. Overall, things are actually looking good. Let me see anything else. And also with this Queen of Swords energy coming up here, he also feels that you are quick to make a decision, like a very strong decision making. Like you kind of like can see, okay, this is good, this is bad. You kind of like quick to just kind of like putting up things into section. So a good decision maker is also another thing that I've got coming up here. So overall, it's actually looking good. Um, okay, yeah, you are. I think you can see that. Maybe this is another reason why it's kind of like going to be a little bit distance with the communication for a while. But I feel like this whole situation and this whole work here is definitely going to be like quite a long term work for you, because I'm getting like a lot of stability, and financially speaking, also this work is going to be quite beneficial for you here Sila. So work wise and the environmental wise, I don't see any issue. Yeah. I don't sense any attraction at this point of time other than the way that he thinks of you. Like I don't see any emotional attraction towards you, any sexual attraction towards you. But he does see you as someone who's actually like a good person, quite like independent, mature. Like those are the how do I say it here? Those are the qualities that he's actually admiring from you, Sila. I don't see any type of emotional or sexual attraction just yet from him. But who knows? It can change, because I do see that you're going to be a long term there in the work. So things can actually happen, right? But at least first impression is really, really good. Congratulations once again on the job. Okay, Skittles, let's see your question. Okay, so an old friend reach out to you. Let's see, what do they want? Okay, so First of all, here, Skittles, I'm getting that there is some issues going on within the family. I'm not sure if this person is married or like I'm getting like a very strong family, marriage, home type of situation. So let me just like as let me just generalize here as family. So some sort of like an issue or some sort of like a conflict is what I'm getting coming up from them with a certain family members or within a family energy is what I'm getting here, Skittles, which I feel like they are reaching out towards you here either to ask for your help or to get. I'm getting more into asking your help rather than asking for advice. I've got the Four of Pentacles energy coming up here. They might be asking you for some financial help here as well. I'm also getting like a very strong fear energy coming in here. There is a very strong fear, and I feel like there is also like a little bit of the fear energy could be referring to a little bit of guilty energy, I would say here as well. Skittle, that maybe they are kind of like trying to just like see if they could be um, if they could go back to the way that both of you were in the past is what I'm getting here. I'm getting the devil energy coming in reverse. So even though I don't see any direct negative intention towards you, even though I don't get any direct negative or toxic intention towards you, I feel like this person is more like an energy vampire here, Skittles. So someone who's just like coming towards you because they need something. There is something that they need for you from you here, either money, advice, or something to do with the family here, which I feel like they're just going to take advantage of you and then kind of like disappearing again, especially with this devil energy in reverse here. Let's see what you should be doing. Yeah, the moon energy coming in here. There is something that they're hiding, or there is something that they are not really being open and being honest to you. And I've also got the hermit energy and the six of swords with the three of swords energy here. A very strong energy vampire, someone who is just there to ask you or to get your help for something, and then after that they're going to disappear again. After that they're going to be like a complete silent again is what I'm getting coming up. Yes, kids. Also draw boundaries, I would say here. Like if you want to talk to them, yes, like just communicate with them and see what they want or what they need. But if they kind of like crossing boundaries, or if they feel, if they kind of like asking you for something, let's say for money or something like that, try to not give it to them, is what I'm getting here, Skittles. So yeah, I hope that resonates. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate that. So let's see, Sila. Yeah, you can post your question, Sila. Okay, the manager. Does he find you attractive? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so does he find you attractive? Yes, I would say here, because the first word that I'm getting while I was shuffling for you here, Sila, I'm getting a very strong cute coming up here. So I feel like he does think that you are cute, but again, overall, he does see you as an attractive type of person. He also like value the strength that you have within yourself. He sees you as someone who's actually quite strong. Now, for some reason, I've got the King of Swords energy here, and then I've got the Page of Swords energy. Yes, he does find you attractive. He does have, I mean, like, he does see you as someone actually beautiful, quite attractive, I would say here. But for some reason, I'm not sure if there is a significant age gap or just the way that he sees you, I would say here. The King and the Page here is like a little bit of an age gap, I would say here, or at least he sees you as younger than him, I would say here. So for some reason, he's seeing you as someone who's actually like quite younger. Maybe this is another reason why he will be putting up some boundaries, I would say here. But again, once again, I've got the King of Pentacles, sorry, the Knight of Pentacles energy coming in here for both of you. So I feel like this connection, maybe because it's new, maybe because it's new here, but I feel like it's going to be like a long journey, I would say here. Yeah, he does see you as, I won't say like a child, like almost like a child or like someone is actually younger than him, but he does see you as attractive. Like there is there is no doubt that he definitely sees you as an attractive, cute, a very strong attractive energy, really beautiful, I would say here as well, like really really attractive, I would say. Yeah, I think it's going to be like a little bit it's going to be not going to be like really open, like expressing himself to you, which I feel like it may be a little bit of like a slow journey, is what I'm getting coming up here for both of you in overall, I would say here, Sheila. Yeah, maybe give it time because I feel like it's going to take a lot of time for him to even like being open or being comfortable. Okay, Asia, the guy feels towards you. Okay, this guy may need a lot of time for him to come and even talk to you, I would say here, Asia. For some reason, I'm getting like a very, very strong hesitancy energy, a very strong hesitancy energy, and feeling stuck and feeling trapped. So for some reason, maybe he feels that you are a little bit out of his league, for example. But with this Eight of Swords, says like this person is like trying really really hard, like to control himself to come and to communicate with you for some reason. And I've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune energy coming up. Yeah, it's quite a good energy because the Ten of Cups here is like someone who is having a quiet impression, I would say here. And you said that he's from school. Yeah, I've got the Six of Pentacles, sorry, the Six of Cups here. Childhood energy, someone that you know from the past here. And I've also got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles energy coming up here. He does see you as someone who's actually hot, I would say. With this Queen of Wands energy here, like someone's actually hot, someone's actually like really beautiful, I would say here. Quite attractive. There is like very strong attraction, is what I'm getting coming up from him to you here. Maybe something new is going to start happening to both of you here, but I feel like it's going to take some time because for some reason this guy is either afraid or just like not good with communication. But he does want to see if he could actually like talk to you. He does want to, I mean, like this is part of what he would like to do, like approach you and communicate to you and just like see, you know, like what can, like just like getting to know you once again, is what I'm getting, is what I'm getting here, Asia. But there is this very very, it's just funny because he wants to communicate but he does not know how to do it or does not know how to open up himself. I'm getting like a very strong of the Four of Pentacles energy coming up here, like kind of like keeping himself like just like, yeah, it's like he's afraid, he's like there's a very strong afraid or nervousness energy, I would say here. Yeah, he does like you. Maybe next time that you see him, just like say hi and watch his reaction. How is actually going to react. Yeah, it's quite funny, but that looks like he's a good guy. I don't see any negative, so I mean I don't see anything concerning coming up here. So that's it. Thank you so much for your donation, Asia. And let's start with Yeah, definitely very, very shy. Maybe he's like, maybe he could be an introvert. In like sometimes introvert can have that kind of tendency. For someone that he was really he was for someone that is actually like close with, it could be easier for him to open up. Okay, so I think I need to do Sabah. Han does her aunt Neha miss? Okay, so let's see. I feel like for some reason your aunt is still like waiting for your uncle to come, kind of like feeling stuck is what I'm getting here. Sabah, so yes, your aunt is definitely missing your uncle. Shme, okay, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, so Shme. Will both of you be together? I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing and transformation, healing and a lot of healing. I would say here needs to happen first before both of you getting together. Mm, next one is spark sheet. Next action of the Sagittarius. First thing I've got here is communication. So the communication is going to pick up, and then slowly from the communication is going to come into the union Sparshi. Okay, I done T, Sila. Okay. Okay, Rupali, what are your boss' current thought about your work performance? Okay. What are your boss' thought about your current work performance? I think it's quite good. I've got the death and I've got the ace of wands coming up here. I feel like your boss feels that you are bringing up a lot of new energy, a lot of like new energy here into the workplace in general, as well as into your work performance. I think your boss is quite pleased for you here with you here, Rupali. Okay, and then hi Peach Love, good day. Messages from wives. So let's see. This person is working on themselves. Apart from working on themselves, they're also working on building up their finances, building up kind of like really working on themselves. But there is still a little bit of immaturity and ego-based energies. What I'm getting coming up from them here, Angel 11. There is still like little bit of childishness and ego energy, but they're also like working on focusing on their finances or focusing on their work here. Peach love, what kind of feelings Brian have for you now? Um, where is speech love? Let me just. Mm, okay, what kind of feelings Brian have for you? They do. I'm getting like they do want to come rushing towards you here, offering you something stable and something committed is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Peach Love. So they do want to come towards you in a quite rushing manner, I would say here. Vaishali, no, there is no list. Jessica, will you and Anthony get into a relationship? Yes, I've got yes coming up for you here, Jessica. Does Anuj like you or love you? So let's see. Vaishali. They're feeling a little bit of conflicted feelings and conflicted energy regarding their emotion and their feeling towards you at this point of time here, Vaishali. There is definitely like an emotional feeling, but they're still like kind of like conflicted whether it's actually love or something more than that. I mean, like whether it's actually friend or something more than that, like love. Sunshine Marie. Is OC in love with E? Or is OC in love with you? I would say it's more towards you rather than with E, Marie. Okay, done Sparshi. Hi Priya, done Vaisali. Hi Jerome. Will I ever find true love in the relationship? And yes, definitely. I'm getting the number 8 coming up here for the time frame. So this can happen as fast as late fall. I mean like this year late fall. Could also be 8 months from now. Priya, what are RJ's true feelings? Okay, so let's see. So this person has a very strong emotional feeling towards you here, Priya. I've got the Nine of Cups here, which is like emotionally, like they are seeing you as their dream person, I would say here. And with this Four of Wands energy, this is also talking about someone that they want to spend the rest of their life with, someone that they want to marry. Is also another thing that I've got. Okay, I've done Angel, I've done Jerome, I've done Vasali, I've done Rupali, I've done Salma, I've done, yes, Chanel, I've got for you, yes. Okay, Malapali, you can post your question. Jerome, next time, please do not spam the chat. I would really appreciate it. So I think that you're new to the channel. So next time, please kindly do not spam the chat. Just post your question once. Christine, does Salvatore have feelings for you? I'm not really getting a strong feelings that he has for you here, Christine, because I feel like this person intention for some reason he is that trying to maintain stability, trying to maintain either financial stability or just like trying to maintain like money or like trying to maintain a position within themselves at this point of time. I'm not really getting any emotional or sexual feelings here, Christine. I did your question, Peach Love, for Brian. For Brian, right? I think your question was Brian. Yes, I did your question. Okay. What is the situation with E and A? Your question is also done, Salma. Yeah, no more free, I think donation and prayer are close. Just okay, what's to come for E and A? One person is getting very, very defensive. Malapale, one person is getting a very defensive energy. There is a possibility of a third party situation as well within this two-person. One is feeling defensive, one is feeling trapped within a situation. Little bit of childish ego and childish immaturity is also there, which is how do I say it here? The page of wands is like, it's like, like a baby throwing tantrums, like almost like that, like a very like a, yeah, like a baby throwing tantrums. So childish immaturity, childishness energy is what I'm getting coming up here. I've also got the judgment energy coming up, so divine intervention. So third party with who? Let's see. Who is this third party? So I will check who is the third party with about, but I feel like there is going to be I'm getting like the justice energy, so something to do with legality, something to do with law, legal issue, legal system, divorce, separation, something like that, child support, child custody, something to do with legal issue here, which is they're finally going to walk away from each other for some reason, because one person is defensive, one person is feeling trapped, another person, I mean, like within both of them here, either one of them or both of them is really childish, showing tantrum, being angry, like stubbornness and everything coming in here, which is just making one person feeling completely defeated, is what I'm getting here. So let's see who is this third party about. I'm not really getting it. Could be. Yeah, I'm not really getting it. Is this third party? Let's see. I'm getting the King of Wands here. It's quite interesting. I've got the King energy coming up here. Could be the male. I'm also getting Wands energy. Could be the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So either the male or the one with a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm getting a very strong fire energy. So yeah, I think that's where the third party comes in. I'm also getting like a very strong feeling being defensive and feeling defensive, as well as ego-based energy. Let's see what's to come for both of them. The end and the completion of, yeah, the end and the completion, and then I've also got the third party energy here. So what is going to happen between E and A here is that whatever going on between both of them is going to come to the end, a completion of a cycle, like the end of things, I would say here. But I feel like it may take a little bit a while, because with this Seven of Pentacles energy here, there is some delays. I won't say delays, but with the Seven of Pentacles here, it's like you just like planted a seed, and that seed is going to take time to grow. So it may take some time for, like for whatever going on between both of them here to come into that climax, and then finally they're going to separate. Finally they're going to, like leave each other. Here is what I'm getting here, Mal. So yeah, I hope it resonates. Yeah, Indira, I saw you in the beginning, so you could just like ask your question before I end the live stream. Just message me, Mal. We can actually discuss about that as well, because it's quite late for you then. Yeah, Indira, you can post your question before I end the stream. What is coming for you and A? I'm getting a very strong communication energy. Either communication or face-to-face meeting is what I'm getting here, Indira. So it could be like both of you are meeting each other face-to-face and having the communication. Could also be like through FaceTime or like through video call or something like that. But I'm getting like here the honesty and the clarity, full of honesty and full of clarity communication is what I'm getting for you. So that's it for the live reading. Thank you so much for those who are tuning in to join. I truly appreciate that. And I'll see you a little bit later. I think it's 2:30, so around six to 7 hours from now. All right, so have a good night, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are. Stay safe and be blessed. See you later. Bye bye.